Bianca here from WestfordCAT, and I am with Westford's Health Director, Jeff Stevens. Hi, Jeff.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So we've got a long holiday weekend ahead, and for Thanksgiving. So I know there's some travel restrictions going on. We can talk a little bit about keeping safe this Thanksgiving. Why don't we talk about the travel restrictions first?
Sure. So, as many people have heard, as of this past weekend, the governor has listed New Hampshire as a high-risk state, which means we're not supposed to travel to New Hampshire unless we're adhering to the travel permit and the travel restrictions. So a lot of people want to know what that means, especially in a place like Westford and surrounding communities that are border communities to New Hampshire. Does that mean you can't go grocery shopping? No, that's not what it means. What you're allowed to do is you're allowed to do your grocery shopping, your caring of friends and family that you're in direct care, charge, and control of. You can get medical care. You can do your essential service shopping, especially on those border communities. You can travel to and from work. You can travel to and from school. And all of that is outlined in the governor's travel order, which you can find on his website. If there are parts of that people would like some help with, I'm certainly more than happy to try to decipher that. But the goal is to make sure people aren't doing leisurely activities such as vacation in high-risk crowded areas is what the intent is.
Yeah, let's face it. If you live in the northern part of Westford, you just dash up, Route 3 and, get off on Daniel Webster. So, yeah. So that's good to know.
A lot of people's essential shopping does occur right there. So those actions are actually exempt by the commissioner, so they can do their essential shopping. That's not what the travel restriction is intended to do.
Great. Thanks for the clarification on that. So what about people that are planning on spending their Thanksgiving elsewhere? What are your suggestions on that? And we're having people over.
So this year, and Thanksgiving happens to be my personal favorite holiday. You get together with old friends, family, and in my family's case, our old friends, our family. And this year, we're not able to do the exact same things we've always wanted to do. We're forced to separate, and my particular family is only meeting with my immediate family, and we're not going to see parents, in-laws, grandparents, things like that this year, which will be difficult. The state's asking everybody, and as a public health official, I'm asking as many people to limit your gatherings when you can to try to make sure that we minimize the spread. There is a real fear that we will see numbers spike up extraordinarily high in a couple of weeks after the holiday. So if people can reduce the amount of people they have, please stay in line with the gatherings order to 10 people, make sure people are wearing masks, and just do the best you can with a very difficult situation. I do think there's light at the end of the tunnel. We know there's a vaccine that will be released at some point to the public, but we're not quite there yet. And people are getting sick, so we need to really pay attention to what they're doing.
I mean, it's difficult with, like in my instance, I have two college-age sons, and they get tested all the time at school, but they're coming home and they're nervous. They don't want to get, me sick or, so it really is a difficult time. And I agree with Thanksgiving being a great holiday. It's not the stress of buying gifts and, there's not all the decorations. You just sit around and eat and drink some wine and chat, and you have Friday off from work. And yeah, it's a great holiday. And it is. It's really difficult this year for everyone.
It will be. And as difficult as it will be to separate from our friends and loved ones, the other thing that's really important this time of year is to make sure that you're handling your food safely as well. One of the parts of the health department is to make sure that food safety is a priority. So make sure you're getting that turkey cooked to 165 degrees. Make sure that you're not allowing foods to sit out for too long, such as some of your stuffing dishes, and just make sure that you're cooking temperatures to where you know that they're cooked through and you don't create a foodborne illness situation in your own house.
Yeah, that's all we'd need on top of everything else, right?
Yeah, and there are situations where that happens every year. So make sure you're cooking everything thoroughly and making sure you're keeping it at a nice hot temperature so it's safe to eat.
Great, Jeff. Wonderful advice as always. Have a really nice Thanksgiving. Is the health department going to be, the Department of Health going to be open on Friday?
So no, the health department is not open on Friday, but we will be implementing contact tracing through the weekend as much as we can. There will be reduced staff, obviously, but we're not going to be doing any contact tracing on Thanksgiving. We're going to let the staff actually enjoy their holiday, and we'll get back to it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But yeah, we're doing that 7 days a week right now.
Oh, you guys, boy, you're working hard over there. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate it in town.
Well, thank you. It's keeping us busy, that's for sure.
All right, Jeff, we'll check in again next week. Thanks a lot for your time.
All right, Patty, thank you, and have a good Thanksgiving.
You too. For Westford Cat, I'm Patty Stalker.